Hi guys, I'm Linny. This is Candy Crush Creations, a place for me to come and share all my random crafty, lifey bits, bobs, whatever. I'm coming to you as always from Cornwall in the southwest of the UK, where I live with my 3 tiny humans and my partner. So I've got a really itchy nose. Apparently all my allergies are playing up again. So, it's the 8th of December. I'm still doing Vlogmas. I had a craft fair event thingy today. It was a bit disappointing. I made money. Like, I didn't lose anything doing it, which is great because, you know, I'd be really unhappy if I lost money doing it. But it was on, like, no one could have done anything about it, so it was really quiet. Because there was a huge, as in thousands of people go to it, Christmas event happening in the town hall. And there had also happened to be 3 other Christmas events happening in various places around the town. So it was quiet. It was quiet for everyone. I think I'm possibly the only person that actually made money. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel like it was I had the wrong stuff or I don't know. Because no one made masses, no one sold masses. There was a really cute table across from me, and I think they sold one thing, and I'm really annoyed that I didn't manage to go over there before they left because they had the cutest gnomes that I fell in love with. But I just didn't manage to get over there. I had to take my boys because my partner works retail, which means it's December and we don't get to see him. So, I'm going to stop whining. You know, weather permitting, I actually have another craft event on Friday, and I think I've got a couple of orders to work on in the meantime. Sorry, my skin is so itchy. I think that's it. I haven't got anything to show you because, oh, my skin, I am so sorry. Because, why don't I have anything to show you? Oh, I finished my James C. Brett scarf whilst at the Christmas fair. And I actually started another one using the chunky tweed mustard from Lollies. But they've been packed away. They're actually, if you can see, there's a blue case there. They're actually in there. But I'm really tired. I'm mainly, like, I'm mentally tired. I'm really good at hiding it. So, like, it's one of those things. So I have, and I struggle with anxiety. And, you know, sometimes I can control it and I'm not stressed about oxygen. Other times, everything just sets me off into almost a mad panic. But because I've had this for so long, I am really good at hiding it. It's probably why my skin is itching. My skin probably isn't itching because of any other factor. I mean, I know my allergies are played up because my hands, you can't really see. So I have psoriasis on my hands, which is now flaring up. So I know that, like, my allergies are playing up. So it's not just that. But my skin is actually one of my anxiety things. So you'll see in my videos that I do this all the time. And essentially, it's just anxiety. It's crazy, but, you know, it works. I was actually speaking to one of my friends. I'm going to go on a tangent. I was actually speaking to one of my friends yesterday about my anxiety, and about 90% of the time, I'm like a swan. So swans, when they swim, on the surface, it's completely calm, and underneath, it's like a mad panic. That's 90% of the time. And it is so exhausting. I feel like, you know how some actors are method actors and they will play their role completely, that'll be their life. But, you know, once they stop filming, they have complete downtime. I don't get downtime. Like, this is every day. And, like, sometimes I feel like I'm just playing a part. Which is insane. Like, it is insane. So, I have that sort of anxiety, which I can keep calm, and I don't look flustered by it. But, like, mentally, it's all going on under the surface. The other type of anxiety that I struggle with, one of my lovely friends, Kim, who's been on a couple of my live chats, said is like a snow globe. And that someone has just shaken me and all the crazy has come out. Which is a great way of describing it. And it's probably the point that I'm going to be probably after I finish filming. Because I can feel it like starting. And that's, I will talk a mile a minute. And I'll just get faster and faster and faster. And everything becomes bigger and louder and more chaotic. And my thought patterns are completely all over the place. And it's, you know, it's not fun. It's not fun for anyone. I'm not a person that struggles with anxiety as in they freeze or they can't cope or they just can't. I do get that. I get that if I'm in a crowd of people. And my partner took me shopping in... Where did we go? We went to Plymouth. It's a small city. It's a tiny city. And we went into a shop, and the shop had changed its layout since we'd been there before. And the tills were now enclosed. So you're basically walking into a room with high walls. So there's no... You cannot see an exit. There is one hole that you walk through to get in and out. I'm also claustrophobic. So... And that done. The crazy mad panic. So the crazy mad panic is tapping. It's just almost struggling to breathe. It's feeling like the walls are closing in. I do shake. Like, I will shake almost with fear and panic and everything else. And it's crazy. And my partner is so... Do you know what? He's a godsend. He's amazing. He is really good. We've been together 8 years. And my anxiety is probably getting worse as I'm getting older. But he's like, no, it's fine. You know, we don't... You can go and wait outside. Go and wait outside and I'll deal with it. So I ended up leaving the shop and just waiting outside the shop doors. He went, paid, came out, and he's like, okay, so you're ready to go home? He's like, yeah. It's frustrating for me as a control freak. It is frustrating that I cannot control me. And that I have to feel these ways when I don't want to. I don't want to be like feeling like a nervous wreck or crazy or like not wanting to do something because I don't know how I'm going to react in that situation. And I know the way, you know, the way around this is to actually just go into that situation and then you'll know for next time. But, you know, it's easy to say that. It is really easy to say, I'm going to push myself and I'm going to do this new thing. It's really hard to do it. This morning, I wanted to cancel the craft fair. I was pacing up and down. I was just tapping. And my tapping it isn't tapping on surfaces. It's this. It's just tapping my fingers on my thumb. And it is constant. It's just twitchiness. It's horrible. But I was like, and I was speaking to my partner this morning, and he's like, I don't know why I'm doing this. Why am I doing this? Whose stupid idea was this? What have I got myself into? And he just looks at it, it's like, you can do this. It's fine. Like, you know you can do this. I know you can do this. So let's go and do this. And he's my calm. Like, I am this... I mean, I call my children, like my tiny humans, I call human hurricanes. And theirs is energetic. Mine is mental. Like, mentally, it's a hurricane in here. But, do you know what? It's just who I am. And I think I've always been like it. But I'm a lot more open about it now. If I'm not feeling comfortable in a situation, I will say. Whereas when I was younger, I'd be like, no. Nope. Don't want people noticing that I'm different. Now I embrace being different. The things that make me different are the things that make me special. And that's what I'm about. Like, no one on earth was made to blend in. We are all different. We are all individual. Why we feel the need to become clones of each other is beyond me. So, that was my 10-minute rant. Who wants to open my advent calendar with me? Should we do that? Should we get off my anxiety rant? So, the date is the 8th. This just fell off my shelf that it was living... Oh, my voice is gone. This just fell off the shelf that it was living on. Like, it's all buckled down the side now. And you'll notice, or you might notice, that I've put tape on. Because the things kept popping open and I want a surprise. So I went and I've put like tiny little bits of like glittery tape just holding all the doors down. So this is the 8th. Let's just over here. Oh, we're losing Ariel's hair. Ooh. And it is frozen. These are so difficult to get out. Right. Let's put that there. There's camera comes over there. So it's Elsa from Frozen. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I still haven't done the nails. Oh, sorry, blinding you. I will take a picture and pop it at the end. Frozen is a really... Disney's Frozen is a really interesting story. It's very much it's a story of love, but it's not a traditional, you know, boy meets girl, girl falls in love, blah, 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 blah. It's the love that actually family. Family means love. It's very much, you know, a family-based film. It's a story with a lot of meaning and annoying songs. Like, the songs are so annoying. My now 4-year-old belts out Let It Go constantly. And they're making a new one. They're making a sequel to this. Which is going to be interesting. But obviously it's a take on the Snow Queen. Which, as a child, I loved that book. My dad used to read the Snow Queen to me with the broken mirror and the shards getting caught. And the shards going into the eye blinds people to all the beauty of the world and makes people cold. And it's a love will set you free story. So there we go. Elsa. And that's me done. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye guys.